That's a cool looking building. Utrecht. Trying to figure out how to get to the train station tomorrow. I think I did. I had to ask somebody. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're, I don't know if they don't like people that speak English or just tired of tourists. I'd be tired of tourists. There's so many. I don't want to live in a tourist town. I want to live in a town, mainly the people that live there. Promoting tourism, it's a lot of low-paying jobs. The people that own the restaurants and the wherever people shop at, they make a lot of money, but the workers don't. I think the workers are paid better than American workers here, and it's easier to get affordable housing. But that doesn't mean they don't struggle, and with the inflation of 2022, they deal with that. An unequal society. It's an uncivilized society. We don't seem to want to come to terms with that. We talk about everybody being equal and God loving everybody, but our economics destroy that idea. Practical terms in economics and politics, we don't believe. From the looks of societies, we believe a fairly low percentage should be very wealthy. Probably 20% of the population should be wealthy. 50% of the population should be struggling. And that's okay, I guess. I'm glad a lot of people here don't speak English. It's good for them. They speak Dutch. And maybe their second language is French or something else. I don't know. German, maybe German. They still have too many cars, but this is the most bike-friendly city in the world. I'm in the old city. It's kind of surrounded by water. It's 1.5 million people. I thought it was 150,000. I was completely wrong. Much bigger. So I don't know what it's like very far from the center of town, from the train station. I might come back. It's kind of pricey. It's a little too expensive. The great thing about Europe is there's trains everywhere. I can just take a train from Den Haag, the Haag, or the Hague, to here. I'll take a train from here to Antwerp, Belgium. I found Found a place there for $70 a night. I like that. I can't find one of those here. But it's getting closer to November, so prices are falling. The weather's not as nice, but it's fine. I'm in a t-shirt. It's not raining. It's fine. It's been raining most of the day, but it's 2 o'clock. It's not raining now. Like I said, a guy in, where was he? Amsterdam? Or The Hague? I think Amsterdam. But he was saying, I said I like the bike culture and the slowness and the humanity of it. And he said he thought America did better with the feeling of neighborhood, and I guess that would be community. So that was interesting. You can have a better lifestyle, but maybe not a feeling of belonging. You know, the idea of friendliness and saying hello and looking at each other in the eyes and shaking hands. How friendly are a people? We've got major, gigantic changes we have to make all over the world, including here. Our sources of energy, our consumption of resources, our commitment to or lack of commitment to equality and everybody having a good life. And I think that will entail higher taxes on the rich. America has been taught not to do that by the Republicans. They'll talk about other issues, but that's one of the first things they do when they get elected. So we're one of the most unequal of all industrialized nations. And Americans seem to accept that immorality. That's immorality. Separate and unequal. People are funny on the walk here. I don't know how many clothing shops I went by. You know, it would cost quite a bit of money. People still into looking good and paying a lot of money to look good and getting new clothes and shopping and shopping. Yeah, we need to create an economy that's not as wasteful, not as consumptive. Everybody has a decent job. Those will be hard. Maybe the last one will be the hardest. But I think what will help is if we have jobs of 20 to 25 hours a week. You're not going to work 40. You should not work 40. That's been around for over 100 years. We're lazy citizens. We don't fight for very many things. We've been taught not to. People died in the streets in the early 1900s to fight the industrialism of the 60-hour work week. But the 40-hour work week with the commute is not a civilized way of living. No, it's not. So we will need more affordable housing and food and energy if we work less. That's true. It's starting to rain. I gotta stop this. I gotta stop this noise.